This is Tony here, bringing you what I admit is a pretty crazy prediction for the 2024 presidential election. I think we're going to get a Trump versus Clinton rematch. Joe Biden is just too old, Kamala Harris is too unlikable, and a whole set of factors such as Trump's rising popularity are probably going to push him over the top, leading to a rematch. Now, why does Hillary Clinton want to get involved? Well, if you think about it, I guess about a month ago, she released her acceptance speech if she would have won the 2016 election. And she's been sticking her nose into politics left and right. She's even promised that she's never going to leave politics. This leads me to believe that she's pretty insane and would like to have another go at Trump. And I think that's what's going to happen. But how would she manage to get Joe Biden and Kamala Harris out of the way so she can be at the top of the ticket? Well, it's pretty simple. You see, the Clinton Foundation, they're kind of like a mafia. They like to bully and extort and harm people. And I feel as though she would use basically her Clinton Foundation mob connections to somehow get the president out of the way, whether that's, using someone to go after him physically or trying to basically blackmail him or to basically lobby a lot of people in Congress to impeach and remove him or evoke the 25th Amendment on him. She has a number of tools at her disposal. If she wants to get rid of Joe Biden, she could do so easily because she's basically, unfortunately, she's the most powerful woman probably on this planet right now, even though she's not sitting in the White House. So she could easily get Joe Biden out of the way, or she could just wait him out and let him die of natural causes. And that leaves Kamala Harris. Now, here's the thing. Both Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton have huge egos. But the difference is Hillary Clinton seems to have more political experience and wealth at her disposal. She could probably have some of her operatives blackmail Kamala Harris into not seeking re-election in 2024. So with all of that out of the way, that puts her at the top of the ticket. Who would she pick as her running mate? I think that she would probably extort or blackmail or otherwise force Joe Manchin to be her running mate because he's got that moderate appeal. He would probably help her do well in coal country. He would probably help her pick up a couple of states in the Rust Belt, especially given his popularity for opposing Joe Biden's Build Back Better plan. So I believe that on Hillary's side, we'd get a Clinton Manchin ticket. Trump, all he needs to do is basically pick Ron DeSantis as his running mate, and he would basically be a shoo-in for the Republican side of things. So I think what you would basically see is Trump DeSantis versus Clinton Manchin. I think that's what you could see in 2024. So let's build the electoral map. Let's start with the states that Hillary is going to win no matter what she did. She's winning California, Oregon, Washington, Minnesota, because they're crazy as hell. Illinois, no offense if you live here, but why do you want to live here? Let's see, New Hampshire, pretty much everything in the Northeast. Let's automatically fill that in because we know that these states normally go to Democrats no matter what they do. So we filled in all of the states that she's clearly going to get pretty much with no trouble whatsoever. Nevada, I'm actually not going to throw that in their column this time because I feel as though you have a lot of frustration with the immigration issue, especially in this part of the country. So I do think that with Joe Manchin on the ticket, they're going to pick up West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. So I believe that they're going to pick up basically half of the Rust Belt, or at least a third of the Rust Belt, because he does have that appeal. But also Tennessee. Don't they have a Democratic governor? Yeah, I'd give her Tennessee as well. I feel as though Joe Manchin's appeal with working class Americans in Rust Belt states is going to help her do a little bit better than she did in 2016. Now let's fill in all the states Trump is going to get. DeSantis will give him Florida, Alabama, Mississippi. All right, basically, okay, wait a minute. Let's turn these red. There we go. This is what they should be. So Trump is obviously going to get the Bible Belt, like last time, and the Midwest. Basically, flyover country is going to stay red, I predict. No real reason for them to change. Oh, I forgot to give Hillary Colorado because, it's filled with people from California and they love smoking weed. Go figure. Utah is never going to change. I actually give Trump Nevada and Arizona this time simply because Joe Biden's immigration crisis has really spoiled the condition of these states. Hawaii is going to be blue no matter what because I don't know. Alaska is going to go red. The rest of these states are going to go red. I really think that Hillary's margin of victory pretty much stops there. Now, here's the thing. Virginia is debatable. If Youngkin does a good job, then I see Virginia staying red in the 2024 election. However, if Youngkin governs like a disinterested rhino who pretty much just doesn't care, then I would give it to Hillary. But in this case, this one's debatable because Northern Virginia is so deeply blue it might outweigh the other state. So for now, I'm going to leave that one undecided until I finish the rest of the map. Of course, Hillary's getting D.C. Georgia is going to come to its senses and go back red. And with Georgia being called, I see the election being called for Donald Trump. Now, at this point, it honestly doesn't matter what happens to Virginia because it's already been called for Trump. But I just see Virginia going back pretty much pink, very lightly red. So the way I basically see this going is Donald Trump with 285 to Hillary Clinton's 253. Now, again, this is just a theory or a prediction, a crazy one at that. But whatever happens, I see the next presidential election being a lot closer than the last legitimate election, which took place in 2016. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. You all take care and have a blessed day.